For every single person that's thinking about getting married, wait a minute, don't be in a hurry to get married. Do not be in a hurry to get married unless you're willing to be destroyed, because marriage is a trap. Yes, I said it. Marriage is a trap. It is a trap that frees you. It is a trap because many times when we are getting married, we are not thinking about the marriage. We are ready for marriage, but we're not ready for the marriage. We are ready, we prepare for the wedding day, but we seldom prepare for the marriage. So we get there, and then we realize that, oops, we are in a trap. We want to live like married bachelors with no accountability. We want to live like spinsters who are hanging out with their girlfriends and doing all these other things. We want to be independent, and yet we've been called to be accountable to one another. Marriage is a trap that frees you to become one indivisible entity that is geared towards pursuing God's purpose, that is geared towards becoming everything that God has instilled in you. And as long as you are not willing to be trapped in that romantic prison of marriage, please do yourself a favor and do not get married. Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 that those who wish to get married are going to face many troubles. Many troubles because marriage will challenge your identity as a person. It's going to challenge your belief and your value systems. Marriage is going to rub you the wrong way. It's going to be like sandpaper. It's going to stretch you to your core. Your patience is going to be tested. That is why Paul takes time to explain and extrapolate the meaning of love in 1 Corinthians 13. He says, love is patient. Love is kind. Love endures all things. Endures all things. The good, the bad, and the nasty. Love is about putting up with one another's foolishness. Oh, yes. You know, you may not know that the things that you do are foolish until you begin living with somebody else who is willing to tell you the truth about yourself. Because you've lived on your own, or you've grown up in a certain environment, and you've grown accustomed to doing things in a certain way. And then you marry this other person who's also grown up living in this environment, and they do things in their own way. So both of you are coming in with different methodologies, and you're expecting to coexist in harmony? No. There'll be a clash. There'll be a buckling of heads before you can find harmony. And so both of you need to be able to humble yourself and calm down together and understand that none of you is right, but it's only God who is right. So you put everything down and find out, what does God expect of us? What does God expect of me, first of all, as a husband or as a wife? And then what does God expect of us? What is God calling us to do? Because the minute you stop doing that, then you've lost it. And so you know yourself as a single person. If you're not willing to be accountable to somebody for the rest of your life, for the rest of your natural life on this earth, do yourself a favor and do not get married. There are plenty of things that you can do with yourself. Plenty of things. You can volunteer, you can adopt a pet, you can travel the world, you can save money, you can do business, you can do all sorts of things, but do not get married. If you want to get married, be willing to be accountable. God bless you.